Have you ever wondered what happens when a long-standing institution faces its greatest challenge, one that threatens to splinter its very foundation? And how does such an institution respond when its core beliefs are questioned at every turn? Well, when it comes to the Catholic Church during the period known as the Counter-Reformation, the answer is quite clear. The Counter-Reformation did not fundamentally change core Catholic theology but rather clarified, defended, and reaffirmed it with renewed vigor. This pivotal era, primarily defined by the Council of Trent from 1545 to 1563, was the Church's comprehensive response to the Protestant Reformation. The Council convened specifically to address the theological attacks and reform movements emerging across Europe. It was a moment of deep introspection, leading not to doctrinal innovation, but to a powerful articulation of long-held beliefs. For instance, the Council explicitly reaffirmed the 7 sacraments as essential channels of grace, countering Protestant claims that only baptism and communion were divinely instituted. It upheld the importance of both scripture and sacred tradition as sources of divine revelation, rejecting the Protestant principle of sola scriptura, or scripture alone. Furthermore, the Council unequivocally asserted the necessity of good works alongside faith for justification, directly challenging Martin Luther's emphasis on sola fide, or faith alone. It also clarified the doctrine of transubstantiation in the Eucharist and the existence of purgatory, along with the veneration of saints and relics. These were not new ideas, but rather meticulously defined and promulgated truths. To truly grasp the Counter-Reformation's impact, consider how these doctrinal clarifications influenced practical Catholic life. Parishes implemented renewed educational programs for clergy and laity, ensuring a deeper understanding of these reaffirmed teachings. New religious orders, such as the Society of Jesus or Jesuits, emerged as champions of this spiritual renewal, actively promoting Catholic doctrine through education and missionary work. Understanding this period helps us see how the Church solidified its identity and practice for centuries to come. One fascinating aspect is the very term Counter-Reformation itself. While some historians prefer Catholic Reformation to emphasize internal renewal, the counter aspect highlights its reactive nature against Protestantism. The Council of Trent even produced a catechism, the Roman Catechism, specifically to standardize instruction and ensure theological uniformity, a monumental effort to bridge any knowledge gaps among the faithful and clergy. Ultimately, the Counter-Reformation stands as a testament to the Catholic Church's resilience and commitment to its foundational principles. It was a period not of theological upheaval, but of robust doctrinal reinforcement, spiritual revitalization, and institutional reform, shaping the Catholic identity that endured well into the modern age. This process ensured the preservation and clear communication of its core beliefs, rather than any fundamental alteration.